Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to an episode of my F1 2019 Manager Career Mode here with Red Bull Honda for round number 14 at the USA Grand Prix. If you guys did miss the previous one, then be sure to go check that one out before you see this one, as that was probably the most exciting, craziest race I've had in a long while on this game. Quite a madness of a race, so much happened in that episode that it's really hard to even recap it, so definitely just watch it if you haven't already there, the race at the Japanese Grand Prix. But we move into USA then, high off what happened last episode. Spoiler alert now, obviously we went on to win that Grand Prix with Max Verstappen. Absolutely amazing stuff, a double podium as well for Red Bull, and so looking forward to USA. But USA is going to be a difficult one, it's a difficult race in general. Going to have a quick look at what we're looking at percentage wise. Need to swap this guy out for sure, and we probably need to look into hiring some people, but I don't really all of these guys are absolutely rubbish, so I don't really fancy getting most of them. We're going to reject this guy, and this guy has no talent. We're going to look quickly. No, these guys are absolutely horrendous as well. You know what? We're losing pit crew here because I'm not managing it very well now at the end of the season, because I keep forgetting to not renew contracts for pit crew people. So we're kind of stuffed in a way in a little bit here. We're just going to have to basically just suck it up, really, with most of these guys having 1.71%. Let me just check in terms of contracts. 3 races left. 11 races left. How many we got for this guy? 8 races. Alright, that's fine. 1 race, renew contract. 1 race, renew contract. 11 races, we're fine. This guy, 8 races. This guy, 8 races. Going to renew the contract, this guy, with 3 races. And these guys, I don't mind if they fall away because they're rubbish. Right, so we're going to have to just stick with this pit crew and just see how it goes. 2.32, though. That's still not that bad, actually. So let's go through emails then. Except interview. Gasly was given a penalty for causing a collision. What do you have to say for the GMA? I'm going to say the GMA has a lot to answer for. I'm going to say that. And that is going to be good boost for morale for Gasly and the chairman. So we're going to move then into USA. USA is always a very difficult one. The tyre wear is so high at USA always, so it's going to be tricky. But Max, not been feeling myself recently. Going to recharge batteries. Get a grip focus on driving. Burnt out, -10 morale. Refocused. We can afford to spend that money to make sure that Verstappen is not burnt out. We've got 41 million, 42 million, and obviously we're saving money all the way until the last episode of this season, because obviously we're making a legendary engine, so we're all good. Car repairs finished, and so we're going to go on a political vote now for the GMA for a bonus point for fastest lap. So just like in real life, there could be 2, oh no, so unlike real life, there's going to be 2 bonus points for the fastest lap. I feel like that might benefit Hamilton too much because he's so OP. But saying that, Verstappen has been known to set some fast laps in the races sometimes. They're 4-4, so I may as well abstain because it looks like it might swing towards 4. But at the same time, like I said, I've got an argument for not wanting to have fastest lap bonus points. So I'm just going to abstain, save my vote for something else that's going to be a bit more important. So let's have a look here. So we got 5-2, 7 to, well, it's a unanimous 8-3. It's not unanimous, but majority 8-3 there. Yeah, so there was really no point me voting. So there you go. There'll be 2 bonus points for fastest lap next year. That is going to be interesting to say the least. We got to hope that Hamilton isn't as OP next season. Otherwise, he's going to be racking up 27 points every single race, pretty much. But let's go to the race then. In terms of the report on this race, we've got a 0% chance of rain. So there's no rain in this episode whatsoever. Let's just not even think about it. So Panasonic tyre wear is very high. So we're going to go for 6 sets of softs, many mediums, and 4 hards. Actually, you know what? We'll go for 5 softs and we'll go for 5 across because I just don't know how this is going to go, really, in terms of the strategy here. Fit parts, I think we're all good from last time, actually, so let's just go move forward into practice. Right, medium tyres only go 9 laps less than hard tyres in theory, so I'm going to go on mediums and go a bit more aggressive. It did kind of work for us at Japan, being aggressive, you know, pushing hard with Max at the end there. So that's what I'm going to go for. We've got a Phoenix setup from last season. I don't know if it's going to be any good. We'll see once again if Verstappen is the one that takes to this safe setup compared to Gasly. But send them out. Race trim stint. Mediums go. Send out race trim. Medium stint go. Yeah, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of people using hard tyres though. So at the same time, I'm kind of conscious that maybe the hards are the way to go. And from past seasons, hards definitely have been very useful to go along. But I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit gutsy. I'm feeling a bit more aggressive. Let's just go for it and send it with the mediums. But first and foremost, just need to check the setup, really. So we might still have time to bail onto the hard tyres, to be fair. But Gasly comes in. What's the setup going to be, my lad? It's pretty okay. What's Verstappen saying? Much better. So both of them have good on the handling. So basically, Verstappen's in a better boat right now. So 95%. Probably, I'm going to say towards oversteer, just because there's so much of the bar to go. But at the same time, I'm feeling understeer will be a harder suspension around here. Might be very useful. So I'm going to try that. And inevitably, it'll be wrong. But, you know, we can all just laugh about it. So we're going to go 8 laps. Do I do mediums or hards? I have a bad feeling that if I go mediums, it's going to horribly backfire. So I'm going to go back onto the hard tyres and just bail out of that aggressive strategy, because I just have a bad feeling. And also, last 2 seasons of the Renault, we've always used the hard tyres. We've always had to use the hard tyres. It's just been the way to go about it, really. Right, so with this suspension, I need to bring that back to there. Right, okay, that's all good for 8 laps. Hard tyres, let's go. Right, we went the wrong way with the handling. We want to go back to where we were, and then we want to go to oversteer instead. So we're going to go to there, bring that back to where we were. No, bring it back. There we go. Right, that's going to be the one. I've decided that is the one now. Tyre choice, soft tyres. Going to go into quali trim, just because Gasly will be able to finish off the race trim right now in a second, hopefully. He's on his, come on. There we go. He's got it. Bring him in. Right. He's also the same way, so we went the wrong way with him again as well. So back to 93%. Over to oversteer, which is going to be that. Top end speed. I don't know which way to go, really, with this. A little bit more downforce, maybe. Let's try that. Tad more. And then, is that where we were? Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. So quali, 3 laps, soft tire, go. Right, we're going to tick over for level 2. I brought in Verstappen, going to go out on quali, but I'm going to go out on hard tyres because I want to get the hard tyre knowledge up to level 3. And Gasly coming in right now, he will not get level 2 quite yet on soft, so I'll keep him out on the soft tyres. And so we're trying to do both tyres. Oh, he's got level 2 actually, so he can probably come in now because we'll get level 3 on hards. 1 minute to go. That's fine, may as well keep him out there on these softs, just to finish off level 3 on the hards. Verstappen gets it. There we go. So the race is done. Level 3 hards, level 3 race trim, and we will get level 3 and quali trim, maybe? Yes! There we go. Level 3 and quali trim. Only level 2 on softs, but still, that's pretty damn good. I don't know what the setup was, though, for Gasly at the end there. He did a good lap time, though, so let's hope that he did have a good setup. I know Verstappen's was hopefully going to be okay, but I can't lie. I'm not totally convinced on the setups. Ooh. That's a 97%. Okay, Verstappen's good. Gasly, not so much. Gonna have to use the original setup we were with, 93%. Might be a bit of a tough Grand Prix now for Gasly because we haven't dialed in the setup. It's been very tricky at USA because it's quite a long lap, actually, relative to other tracks we go to. It's been difficult to get that knowledge for the setup. So, might have to might compromise Gasly's entire weekend here with a bad setup, but gonna have to just go for it. Can't do much now. Right, quali. Right now, actually, you know what? I could use this as a test session for the setup. So, we just didn't improve at all. We just went backwards. So we went to. Okay, so I need to go towards top end speed clearly. So let's go that way. But then that was. Where was that? That was okay. That was there. We're here, and that was good. So I'm going to have to go in the middle, like somewhere there, maybe. I think that might be it. So let's do a bit of a test session here with Gasly on the mediums. And we'll see how it goes. And then Verstappen will just set 1 lap time on that fresh set of mediums and get through the session over. All right, Gasly's 1.3 off Verstappen. Verstappen set fastest time on mediums, which is very, very good. Gasly, I don't know if his setup, I think it might have been worse in a way. Oh no, his setup was good. Okay, we're using this setup, 96%. That's 1% off Verstappen. You just had a bad lap, Gasly. So go again. Go on, son. Practice again on the mediums. Right, Gasly comes through, and it is a much better lap time. 6/10 off Verstappen. That's probably just the car difference, to be honest, and the engine difference around here, because obviously having that large half oval is going to make a big difference for our car. So our car should be in good stead, actually, with the engine power we've got. So let's get into Q2 then, see if we can carry forward that pace with Verstappen. We could be on towards another pole position, maybe, or at least a front row. Q2 hopefully going to be a formality here, getting through into Q3. So you're going to wait a hot minute, let the track grip go up, and then send them out on soft tyres. And we should all be golden. Right, send them both out there, both of them with some decent clean air, I guess. Gasly's overtaking some traffic there. He's kind of hitting some more traffic, whereas Verstappen, I think, is in some decent clean air. He's got 2 cars ahead of him, but I think they're going to pit maybe. Let's see. He gets round them, yeah. So now he's all good for his lap. Nice and breezy. And the same for Gasly, maybe? Yeah, all nice and breezy. Both of them got some good space here on this lap. So should be nice and easy. Not a purple, but it's green, so it'll do. But Vettel's actually surprised me there. He's top of the session. Verstappen across the line. Oh, it's very close. Look at that. Look how close it is at the top there. The top 4 are covered by 800ths of a second, and Gasly's P5, 2.5 tenths off there. But look at that. 800ths covering 4 cars. That is amazing. Right. Into Q3 then. This is going to be very intriguing. If it's going to be the same gap here, this is going to be an uber-tight fight for pole position. Alright, here we go then. Q3 going to send them out straight away for this first banker lap and get the job done nice and early with a clean track ahead of us. And then let's see how it goes for the second run. But this first run usually sometimes is better than the second. So let's see. Let's focus on Verstappen. Obviously, he's the main man I think we're gunning for pole with. I'll be shocked if Gasly could go for it, but I mean, he's got a form of 0, so I would be shocked if he got towards pole. So let's see. I hope to God that is a glitch, and he's not actually got a form of 0, and Max has got a 7.2. Otherwise, that's really worrying for the entire weekend ahead. But obviously, setting purple because we're setting the lap, we're the first out on track. Hamilton set a second sector purple. That's gone better than us, so we're not going to be faster in the second sector. But third sector, I don't know. We've gone on 126.0. Is Hamilton going to set... Oh, Hamilton does go 2 tenths faster. Right, it's not as close as I was wanting it to be in Q3. And Vettel's gone better than us, so I think we have time to find over the Ferrari car for sure. But the Merc, I don't know. Hamilton, obviously, is always going to be very OP in this mod, so let's see. But Gasly P4 right now, ahead of Bottas and Leclerc. He's done a decent job, actually, to be in P4. Good on you. Right, we'll wait a little bit towards the end of the session, then we'll send them out right at the death. Or actually now, there's a bit of clean air maybe. Ooh, some cars going out. Okay, there's some clean air in a sec. Let's go now. Go, Pierre. Good, nice. Right, and then Verstappen, let's send him out now. Good stuff. I think that's a decent amount of clean air they'll hopefully both keep on these laps. Gasly's round. Verstappen is doing his out lap. Gasly's gone white and white. He's gone white in the first sector. Verstappen starts his flying lap, sorry. White in the second sector. It's no improvement here for Gasly, so P4 will be the maximum, I think, we can hope for Gasly as he doesn't improve. What are we saying? Verstappen, he's white first sector, white second sector. No improvements here. This is bad news for us. Across the line, only third place. That is disappointing. Leclerc's gone purple in the second sector. He could cause an upset here for us versus Ferrari. Leclerc, he goes, and he is second. So we're dropped down to P4 and 5. That is really surprising. We've lost some pace into Q3, and both Ferraris are ahead of us. So we got ahead of Ferrari last episode in the championship. Looks like the fight is well and truly back on here, because Ferrari, I think they want it. They want it. They've realised, hang on, we've fallen asleep here. We've lost second place in the championship. We need to get it back in this race. Game on then, Ferrari. Game on for the race. Right, so in terms of the race today, we're locked into the softs at the very start here. They will go how many laps? They will go 20 laps. Well, I'm going to say 18 probably. The hards go apparently 49 laps, I think it was. So I'm going to say probably 45, just because, just knowing us pushing the tyres a little bit harder. So 45 laps, let's say these only go 16, 61 laps. It should be a comfy one stop, actually, apparently. So yeah, I'm going to have to go on the knowledge for the hard tyres. We've got level 3, so also that's pretty good. So this might be a bit of a linear race then, actually, than I thought it might be. But obviously, we've got this big fight against Ferrari, so let's go. It's got to be a good start. Got to be a good start. As we go to 5 red lights to the USA Grand Prix. Come on, Verstappen. Come on, Gasly. 5 red lights are out, and we're underway. It's a good start for Gasly. Bit of a slow one for Verstappen there as he's swamped. He's down to P11. That is a disaster start for our star man. Down to P12. Gasly, meanwhile, P4. He's side by side with the Renault. Looks like our car I don't know what's happened. Have we just lost a lot of pace here at USA? I don't know. No, we're back up into third place as one of the Ferraris has bottled it. Leclerc's bottled it. Vettel's up into first place somehow. Hamilton's bottled it off the front row. I don't know how that's happened. We're closing up on Hamilton now, maybe. Let's start saving fuel straight away because I feel like fuel's going to be very, very crucial around here, being as we're on full throttle for half the lap there on the oval, and it's a driving mistake by Verstappen as he makes some contact with a Racing Point car. He's back up into P6 though, so that's good for him. Let's go pushing. Let's go neutral for Gasly. He's pressurizing Hamilton. So actually, you know what? I might go high. Let's try and keep the pressure on him. Right, going to have to settle back down now with the fuel pushing, and also need to go conserve with Verstappen because we've overheated his tyres quite a fair bit there. My bad. Need to go through on the oval, backing up a little bit. We'll go conserve now. Go high to counteract that a little. Come on, no. Keep ahead of Leclerc, please. Keep ahead of Leclerc. Just need to bring the tyre temps down a little bit more, Max, and then you'll be fine. You'll be golden. Right, you're all good now, mate, I think. Yeah, you're good now. Right, let's go medium and go medium. Right, in terms of Hamilton to Gasly, Hamilton's waltzed away a little bit. But Vettel, very surprising. 3.8. Ferrari must have brought some major upgrades. And so they are really coming back in this championship fight now. So this might get very juicy towards the end of the season now, guys. Red Bull v Ferrari here, because it looks like Ferrari have woken up. But P3 is still solid right now. Verstappen, good that he's recovered. Perez doing a stonking job right now in P4, though, ahead of us. So I don't know, though. Because like I said, it looks like a very linear Grand Prix of a one-stop to hard tyres. So I don't really know what we can really do here. Right, lap 10. We've already got 1 tyre signals for Gasly. So that's 6 laps less than I thought would be. So maybe it's not a one-stop. Maybe it's a 2-stop. And that's just how horrendous the tyre wear is around USA. I don't know. I kind of want to go early with Gasly here and try something. I'm going to start pushing him this lap. We're gonna push for 1 more lap, and then we're gonna come in on the next one, and we're gonna come onto hard tyres, and we're gonna see what we can do. 23%, 22%. It's looking okay. We're still getting time, still getting 5/10 there. Right, we'll pit in for hards, and let's see what we can do on this next stint. Gasly's in, early pit stop, undercut. Let's see. Ooh, mistake on the front jack. Mistake on the front jack. We lost 1.6 seconds. Probably won't make much of a difference though, because we were 1.6 ahead of Perez. And then for Verstappen, he's only got worn tyres right now. I think we can go a little bit longer with Verstappen, but I think we can stretch this for a one-stop with Verstappen, I think. Right, I'm going to push Verstappen now on this lap. Really push him on the fuel as well. And we're going to come in on this lap for hard tyres. And I think this should just be the one-stop confirmed for Max. Actually, my bad. I'm going to go balance just in case. Hards, pit conditions, fine. Balance, pit stop, please. There we go. Right, comes in. Going to go low fuel on the entry. We gain 1 second on that in-lap. That's good. Going low fuel now. Meanwhile, with this Gasly, I think we should push these hard tyres a little bit more. Right, what do we say on the pit stop now? He's coming down. Good. No mistake. Nice stuff. Onto hards. Out. And we are Gucci. Right, medium and medium. 7th place. We're ahead of Leclerc still. Leclerc's gone to soft, so Leclerc's definitely doing a 2-stop there. So I think I will try a 1-stop with Verstappen. Gasly, though, because his tyre wear is so bad compared to Max, I think we should try something different and try 2-stop with Gasly, but like an aggressive one with hard tyres in a way. Alright, Nico's retired. Mechanical issue for 2 cars there. Hulkenberg and a Mana car, I think that is. Meanwhile, I'm going low fuel with Gasly, trying to save fuel for later on in the race, whilst counteracting that with some pushing on the tyres. Right, up 25 then, about halfway through this Grand Prix. We're P4 with Gasly. Magnussen's going long on hard, so he's ahead of us in 3rd place. Hamilton and Vettel, so much more pace than us. They're 30 seconds ahead on mediums. No chance. The highest we can hope for is 3rd place, really, with Gasly. And Verstappen, I think we can jump Leclerc and Sainz in the long run and get up into P4. Get up into P4 eventually with him. So I think that's what we're hoping for. 3 and 4, I think, is the best we can do. That will... 25 if they get we get 15 points, 12 points. So how many is that? 15, 12, 17, 27. We can beat Vettel, but then Leclerc will come in. So I think Ferrari probably will outscore us this race, unfortunately. But at least we're gonna have to try and limit the damage at least with Verstappen here, trying to jump Leclerc and Magnussen eventually. All right, so sit rep now, lap 33. Magnussen has been a big pain in the arse. He's held up Gasly now for these last 10 laps, really. And to the point where Verstappen's closed up to Gasly. Remember, Gasly's on a 2-stop here. Verstappen's not, and he's closed up. That's how much time we've lost behind Magnussen, so that's been absolutely brilliant. Gonna have to go full out attack on this next lap, trying to get past him and burn fuel, and it's just not gonna work, because Verstappen's also trying to overtake. Could we make a 3-wide moment here? Come on, Max, get around the outside as well. Let's go, go, go. Overtake Magnussen. You need to get past Magnussen, Verstappen, otherwise he will hold you up. There you go, lovely stuff. Right, I need to save fuel with Gasly indefinitely. Verstappen's still fighting Magnussen. We just got ahead, and he's gonna pit this lap. Of course he is. Good stuff. Right, lovely. Love that. Right, worn tyres for Gasly. He's pushing hard, though. He's gained 7/10 on that last lap there. Despite going white and white, he's losing some time now, as I think the tyres have pretty much hit their maximum. So we're going to pit it now and go on to a set of soft tyres to the end of the Grand Prix. So, nice and aggressive Gasly. Let's go. Low fuel, though, on the entry, because you still need to save fuel here in this race. Verstappen's saved enough fuel, so he can go high, actually. He's good. Right, Gasly's in. 2-stop. Nice set of tyres. Right, comes out in P5. Right, we're behind Leclerc. 4 seconds back from Leclerc and Perez. A further 3 seconds. Let's go and get us some people. Gasly, nice and aggressive, please. We need to make 2 overtakes in this race. Let's go. Right, we're closing up on Leclerc. I'm going to go full out attack here for a lap or 2, trying to get past him, hopefully, very, very soon. Come on. Do the job, mate. Do the job. You need to do the job. Send it down the inside here. Come on. You need to get past him here. Your tyre's going to overheat pretty much on the next lap. You need to get past these absolute twats. Come on. Right, backup mode. Line up another move. Right, he's passed 1. Leclerc now. Go. Get him. Get him. Get him. Let's go high for a few laps. Let's go. You need to get him, mate. You need to get him. You need to get him. Come on. We're getting close. We're close. We're close. We're close. There we go. Around the outside. Lovely stuff. Good stuff. Right. Go medium conserve. Let's back this up a little bit. Protect the tyres. We're up into P4. Good stuff. Verstappen's got warm tyre wear. Let's go conserve. 3 laps to go, mate. You can make it. High fuel. You can do it, mate. You can do it, son. But good stuff. 3-4. Exactly what I wanted. I was confident Gasly could do this on the 2-stop, and he has done. And actually, you know what? Screw it. We've got 3 laps left. Let's go full out attack. Just wear out the tyres, mate. You might as well. And then meanwhile, Verstappen just trundles around with his 1 stop in P3. 30 seconds back, though, from Vettel. So Vettel and Hamilton today were in a world of their own. I don't know what on earth Vettel was on today, but he's done a crazy job. But Hamilton, no surprise, we're going to go home to win the race. Vettel surprising, though, 2nd place. But Max done a stunning job, stunning 1 stop here to get up into 3rd on the podium. And Gasly, fair plays to him. Bad form at the start of the weekend. Didn't have the right setup at the start. Mega start for him. Probably deserved to come 3rd place because he had a better start than Verstappen. But ultimately, his tyre wear, I could tell he would have been at like... Max is at 24% right now. Gasly would have definitely been at like 15% at this point on hard tyres. And he would have been basically going back and back and back by ages. Whereas Verstappen's actually gaining time here whilst pushing at the end. So it just wasn't ever going to really work out early in the end. But still, P4's good. 3 and 4 in tandem together on track. But ultimately, I think we will lose points to Ferrari. I mean, Vettel hasn't won, though, now. Hamilton, in the end, OP as ever, ended up winning the race still, even though Vettel led most of that race. So we have got 27 points. They've got 18 and 28. Is that correct? 12, 10, yeah, 28. So they've only gained 1 point on us, Ferrari, I think. So that's pretty damn decent, actually, for the race we had. Oh, Hamilton, naughty, naughty. For the 2nd time in this season, he's got broken GMA rule parts. No wonder you're so OP, mate. Vettel now wins the Grand Prix. We're elevated to 2nd place and 3rd place now, so a double podium for this episode. It turns out to be pretty decent. But in the end, then, does that mean Ferrari do gain more points on us? I think in the end it does, because they gain 37 points, and we only have, how many is that? 28, 33, I think. So they gain a few more points than I thought, but double podium, I will take that. Either side of the Vettel, fair play. So Verstappen now is a blessed 44 behind Hamilton. And we are, now we're now back down to 3rd place. 2 points behind Ferrari. It is game on, boys. It is game on for this championship fight. We were 2nd last time. We're 3rd this time. We've got 2 rounds to go. It is game on, boys. Game on. But 3.1 million in the bank. We got a lot of cash flowing through. But obviously, we can't upgrade anything. So that's the only thing. Ferrari seem to be upgrading their car quite late on still. Whereas obviously we're still waiting on the engine to be made for the last race, which could come in clutch now. That last race engine could come in major clutch for this championship fight with Ferrari. But Brazil, We're going to have to see if Ferrari improve again. If they do, that might be a bit worrying, but we've also always gone well at Brazil, so let's see. But till then, guys, if you did enjoy this one, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you are new around here, subscribe for weekly full-on content. I've been aarava, 100% a day, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.